Hi everyone, I will be interfacing a new sensor that is TCN75A today. I will be going through its features, its working, its connections with other hardware, applications and so on. For that, first of all go to controleverything.com and search for this sensor, and here are we. So TCN75A is a temperature sensor I2C, and these are some of its features as you can see. Here I'm going to interface this sensor with a Raspberry Pi and a Java code. To get the Java code, go to the source tab and here is our Java code sample. Click on this code sample and you can download this as a zip file from here. You can also have this code from our GitHub repository, that is Control Everything Community. Now let's make some hardware connections which we will require further and move ahead. Let's have a look over the hardware and the connections. First of all, we require a Raspberry Pi, which you can see on my screen, and these are the GPIO pins of the Pi. Now this is an I2C shield and it's available on our website controleverything.com. The reason we use this shield is to make connections with other I2C devices very easy. So gently push over the I2C shield over the GPIO pins like this and make this connection. Now next we require our sensor, that is TCN75A temperature sensor, and this is a connecting cable. Make the connection of the cable and the sensor like this, and while making this connection, make sure that the brown wire of the cable should be connected to the ground terminal of the sensor, and same rule goes for the I2C shield. Now to power up our Raspberry Pi, we require a micro USB cable just like this and gently insert it over here. For an internet connection, we require an Ethernet cable like this and gently insert it over the Ethernet jack. In case if you don't have any Ethernet cable, you can also use a Wi-Fi module for the internet connection. Finally, we have the connections we require for our tutorial. Now let's proceed further and interface the code with our sensor. Now furthermore, we have to interface our sensor with the Raspberry Pi and a Java code. For that, go to github.com and here type in and search for Control Everything Community, which you are able to see on my screen. Click on this and here type in TCN75A. Now this is our sensor and this is our required Java code. Let's have a look over the instruction first. We have to download and install Pi4j library on our Raspberry Pi, and this pi4j.com link will help us to install the library. So have a look and carefully note it down. This is the command to compile our Java program, and this is the command to run our Java. Now let's get back to the Java code. As you see, our Java code is with .java extension. First of all, we have imported some of the libraries and created a class named TCN75A. Now we have created a I2C device bus.get device which will have an address of our sensor, that is 0x48. Now we have selected the configuration register having 12-bit ADC resolution, and we have written it. The address of the register is 0x01 and the command for 12-bit ADC resolution is 0x60. Next we have read 2 bytes of temperature data from 0x00 address, and next we have converted the temperature using the formula which is described clearly in the data sheet for the TCN75A. At the end of our code, we have our output data on the screen in the form of temperature, which is in Celsius and Fahrenheit scales. So this is how our code is. Now let's see how it works. Now we have to check for the working of our sensor TCN75A with Raspberry Pi using a Java code. So copy this entire Java code of our sensor and open up the terminal. Here create a new file with TCN75 name with .java extension and paste the entire code here and save it. Now this is the command to compile our code, and the code is being compiled as you can see. The code compiled successfully. Now this is the command to run our code, and here are we, the temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit. Now when I press my finger over the sensor and run the command, there is a change in temperature as you can notice. Now again doing that and running the command, There is a slight change in temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit scales. So this is how our code works with the Java using a Raspberry Pi. Now let's proceed further. So we have just seen the working of temperature sensor TCN75A. The TCN75A product comes with user-programmable registers that provide flexibility for temperature sensing applications. The register settings allow user-selectable temperature measurement resolution, configuration of power-saving shutdown and one-shot modes, and specification of both temperature alert output and hysteresis limited. This sensor has an industry standard 2-wire I2C compatible serial interface, allowing up to 8 devices to be controlled in a single serial bus. These features make the TCN75A ideal for low-cost, sophisticated multi-zone temperature monitoring applications like personal computers and servers, entertainment systems, office equipment, general-purpose temperature monitoring, and so on. This sensor can be purchased from our website controleverything.com, and the Java code is available on the same site. The Java code is also available on our GitHub repository, that is Control Everything Community. For further queries, you can reach us on controleverything.com, and be sure to post your comments on our community page. For more articles and blogs, you can contact us on instructables.com. To subscribe more video tutorials like this, you can check our YouTube channel. In the end, you have a nice day and a lot thanks for watching.